the Gators, Florida Gators. Where would you put this team led by Walter Clayton, Vlad?
I don't know a whole lot about them. I know they've started out really hot, haven't lost yet. In terms of talent and names compared to some of these other teams, you might not have like the Mark Sears or Janai Brooms. I know Walter Clayton's been really good.
Right.
So I'm not totally sure yet. I don't think they're frauds by any means. So I would just put them in second weekend as well, because right now they've given me no reason to think that they're really frauds or not for real at this point. So,
okay, Zach, what would you say about the Gators?
I'm kind of on the other end of this one. I'm a big fan of the Gators. I like what I've seen a lot. I mean, obviously, Walter Clayton is one of the best players in the country. That's a guy who you want with the ball in his hand. And that's what he is. He takes a lot of their shots. Elijah Martin, FAU transfer, is very good. Condon, the big guy, he was good as a freshman last year. He's been solid for them this year. Will Richard is a guy who's been in that program a while. Yes, they haven't played anybody. That they blew out a pretty solid Wichita State team by like 37. That kind of opened my eyes. Also, a pretty blowout win over a team who I thought was going to be really good in Wake Forest, but has turned out to be not so good. But we're going to find out. They play one of my favorite teams, Arizona State, on Saturday. I think that's a neutral site game.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it's part of an event. But yeah, no, they have some games. I think they play UNC before conference play. And obviously the SEC is a gauntlet this year, so we're going to find out. I'd put them in Final Four contender. I'm
Interesting.
Quite high on the Gators.
This is the first one that we are divided on, guys. Interesting. I'm not a Florida guy. I feel as if, obviously, the SEC is a great conference. You can make the argument that it's the best conference in college basketball. But I just don't see Florida being better than teams like Alabama, Tennessee, Auburn, or even my guys A&M and Arkansas. I don't know. It just, Walter Clayton's a good player. Elijah Martin's good. But I just feel as if they're missing. And Condon's been good down low, but I just feel as if there's kind of a lack of size down there. And playing three guards who aren't really that amazing at defense. I mean, they can defend, but they're 30th in KenPom and defense, which I agree with you, Zach. I'm not a big fan of. So I would put them in first week exits, but I think we're going to compromise here and put them in second weekend, which I also understand. But yeah, I'm sorry, Gators fans. I'm just not I know my opinion means nothing, but I'm just not a big fan of your team this year. But you got someone on our panel who is. So